Or this motherfucker just comes in and just. Right, I totally forgot. I totally forgot that my microphone was on still. Fuck. I apologize for that, for forgetting that. That my put some hair over here, because it does not look good without. But all right, hello everybody. My name is Delanigans, and welcome back to another stream. I mean, not another stream, the first stream of this name. All right. My throat beat kind of fucking me up today. Why is it so bright outside? Today I have been I mean, this is I have free today, and tomorrow I don't have anything to do because we are going to France once again, which are going to be Cabloni, and Cabrini, also to Boulogne-sur-Mer. But yeah, of course, a geography trip. I don't know. I have no idea. But besides that, as you guys can see of the title of this stream, I'm gonna learn fucking Unreal Engine. Since you know, if you guys watched the video that I have posted, I think a day ago or 2 days ago. Wait, when did I post that? Hold on, let me check real quick because I totally. Hold on. I think that the bit rate of the stream is a bit too high. Fuck. Yikes. Apply. I totally apologize that I fuck. Alright, no. Hold on, let me check real quick. Okay, it seems like it's still gonna be unstable for for some reason. I don't know why the bitrate is like that. I'll put it back at a fucking 12,000. Okay, good enough. Okay, let's just switch to. I totally forgot you guys can see my fucking stuff. All right. So we're gonna check some tutorials for, you know, Unreal Engine. Hold on. I apologize if I cannot see chat. I'm gonna open chat right now on my phone. Alright. Should be good, should be good. Alright. Fuck, I cannot see my Spotify. There it is. Okay, so we're gonna watch some fucking videos of Unreal Engine. It's in the top right corner. Yeah, top right corner. That. Whoa! I totally forgot my layout. That is not good. I totally forgot my layout. Filters. No, what am I saying filters for? No. Properties. Is Chrome in there? Yeah, it is. Okay, good. So we're gonna watch a tutorial real quick. That's a character movement, but I have no idea if that is first person. Wait, how to make a first person character in Unreal Engine. I might need to make sure the movement is something different. Ah ha ha. Okay, so this is a wait. Nah, that does not look too well. All right, let's just open this.
To start, go to the... In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up a first-person character in Unreal Engine 5. This tutorial will be super straightforward, so without further ado, let's get straight into it. To start, go to the content browser, then right-click and create a new folder. Name this folder Inputs.
Uh-huh.
Open the folder and right-click, then go to Input and add an input action. Call this IA_move forward. Open.
So, hold on a second. We have to make an input action for everything we do, I assume. It's like for like the arrows, for example, or ZQSD or WASD, I have no idea. So for everything about that, we need to make an input action. That is how am I say it? Well, I'm saying it in Dutch quick. Dat is redelijk onslachtig. Maar vrij handig wel. Okay, that was Flemish Dutch, don't worry about it. It is pretty how do I say that in hold on a second. Translate. Engels. Omslachtig. Slachtig. Okay, that is not. No, that does not define it. Shit. It is pretty intensive of work, and pretty inefficient to make an input for everything separately. But still, it's pretty interesting. I mean, it's kind of the same with scripting. I shouldn't be complaining, anyways. Hold on, I'm gonna close my door real quick. All right, I'm back. So, continue.
The input action and set the value type to Axis 1D.
Axis 1D.
Save this, then reopen the content browser, right-click on the input and duplicate it.
Hold on, what is Axis 1D? Those are the oh wait, that's the value type. Oh, that's a float? Shouldn't the value type be a boolean? Let's see.
This one, IA underscore move right. These inputs will control the base directional movement of the character. Save this input and then duplicate it once again. Call it IA underscore look. Open this and set the value type to Axis 2D. This input will be used to control the third-person camera. Next, right-click, go to Input and add an Input Mapping Context. Call this IMC underscore base mapping. This will contain all of our player inputs. Click on the plus and select the Move Forward input. Then click the keyboard icon and press the W key on your keyboard to assign the input. Then assign an additional keyboard input, this time pressing S. Click the plus next to modifiers and...
Oh, so hold on. So we just need to make two key inputs? I mean, like, two movement actions, or like just key actions, and you can inverse them or invert them based on your additional input. Okay, so it is more efficient than I was thinking.
Select negate. This will allow the player to move both forwards and backwards.
Aha,
Next,
yeah.
add the move right input action by following the same steps, this time using the D and A keys. Don't forget to add the negate modifier to the A input. Next, add the look input action to the mapping context. On the select input drop-down, choose mouse and then select mouse XY 2D axis. Add a modifier to this input and select negate. Click the drop-down and disable the modifier in the X and Z axis.
Why are you putting a negate in a mouse XY 2D axis? I don't understand that.
Now that all our inputs have been set up, we can move on to creating a player controller blueprint. This is responsible for controlling the pawn possessed by the player. Right-click on the contents browser and create a folder called Blueprints. Open the folder, then right-click again and select Blueprint class, then Player Controller. Name this
Class presets. I mean, like, class name presets. I love that. I love that. I hate C# for that, because when you have to make, like, an object-oriented programming thingy, like, for example, also with a, I think it's 3-tier architecture. Oh my god, those separate classes that you have to make, and most of the time the business layer is just a handover system. Like, in the presentation layer, you're like, oh, okay, give these details to the function in the business layer. Alright, we send it to that. The business layer is like, oh, okay, I got details, send it to the persistence layer. Didn't do shit! I mean, like, that's for the small task we do at school. I know the business layer is something that's more used. But how we learn it in school is so fucking inefficient. Oh my god. Alright.
P_ base controller. Open the controller blueprint and go to the event graph.
Oh.
Delete the event tick. Then right-click and get an enhanced input local player subsystem node.
Get enhanced input local player subsystem. I love the camel-cased long-ass fucking name. I mean, it's useful. It's funny. It's just funny how it works. God, I love ICT shit.
To get an isValid node to ensure that it exists.
Ah.
Connect this to the event begin play.
Oh.
Drag off the enhanced input.
The isValid, I think it is like a is. Isn't that a Isn't it an if-else? It's kind of an if-else structure. Sorry, I'm like exploring all this, and it's just fucking interesting to me. This is the way I kind of learn how to program and stuff, and how to do stuff. Well, then I'm getting a lot of messages on my phone, which I shouldn't, because they're interrupting me. Right, hold on. Let me turn on Do Not Disturb on my phone.
Put node again to get an add mapping context node. Connect this, then go to the drop-down and select the input mapping context we just made.
Oh.
Then compile and save. Next, we are going to create the first-person character blueprint. Go to the Contents browser, right-click and select Blueprint Class.
Oh.
Click Character, then name it BP_base character. Open the blueprint and select the skeletal mesh. Go to the skeletal mesh asset drop-down and select your character mesh.
Oh, there's already preset meshes. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's good. That's good. That's good. Good to know. Once this video is done, I will be replaying the video and building along, because first I'm gonna explore how this works based off the video.
Rotate the mesh to face the same direction as the arrow. Then switch to the left view and reposition the mesh so that its feet are in line with the bottom of the collision capsule. Then,
so basically the arrow has to be in the groin. Alright? So that's basically the middle point of your body. Okay.
Return back to the perspective view. With the skeletal mesh selected, click Add and search for a spring arm. Click
Hold on.
the perspective view.
Yeah.
With the skeletal mesh selected, click...
He clicked on it and then added it. I was like, what the fuck? Why did it just suddenly pop up underneath the skeletal mesh?
Search for a spring arm.
Fair.
Click on the spring arm and rotate it to be behind the player. Click on...
Hold on a second.
Click on the spring arm and rotate it to be behind the player. Click on Parent Socket and select the head bone. Set the target arm length to 0, then set Use Pawn Control Rotation to Enabled. Then click Add and attach a camera to the spring arm. Reset the rotation values, then go back to the spring arm and move it forward slightly.
Alright.
Next, click on the base character and search for Pawn in the Details panel. Set Use Controller Rotation Role to Enabled. Compile and save. Next, we are going to set up the inputs so that they can be used to control the player. First, go to the event graph, select these and delete them. Right-click, search for your look input action and add it to the graph. Right-click on the action value and click Split Structure Pin. Drag off the X value and add a controller yaw input. Connect this to Triggered. Next, drag off the Y value and add a controller pitch input.
Hold on a second. What is...
Connect this and add a reroute node to keep things tidy. Now, add your move forward input action to the graph.
Oh, that's for the oh my god, I'm stupid. That's for the movements. I totally forgot to read.
Triggered and search for add movement input. Add it to the graph. Then connect the action value to the scale value. Add a Get Control Rotation node to the graph.
But like, what is...
Right-click and split the pin structure. Then add a Get Forward Vector node to the graph. Split the structure of this pin and connect the yaw values. Connect the return value to the world direction pin.
That's to keep it tidy.
Next, add the move right input action to the graph.
I wish those points were in fucking MySQL because oh my god, the ERD models are such a mess. I don't know, that's completely off topic, but fuck that.
Copy these nodes and paste them below. Connect them up and add a getRight vector to the graph. Split the pin structure and connect the yaw values.
I think I can
Connect
understand.
the return value to the world direction and the action value to the scale value. The functionality needed to control the player is now set up and is almost ready to test. Next, we will set up the game mode blueprint. The game mode is responsible for telling the game which player and controller to use. To start, open up the content browser, right-click, and create a new blueprint class.
Another one. Fuck.
Select Game Mode Base and name it BP_base mode. Open the blueprint and navigate over to the right. For the player controller class, select BP_base controller. For the default pawn class, select BP_base character.
Oh.
Compile, save, and head over to the viewport. Go to Edit, then Project Settings.
Uh-huh.
Click on Maps and Modes and change the default game mode to BP_base mode. Go back to the viewport and save the game. Next, go to the Add to Project drop-down and search for Player Start. Drag this into the world. Now you should
That's
be able
handy.
to press play and test the functionality of your first-person character. Next, we will be adding some simple walking and idle animations to our character using an animation blueprint. Head to the content browser and create a new folder. Call it Animations.
But this is interesting.
Open the folder, then right-click and go to Animations. Choose Animation Blueprint. Select the mannequin you are using, then click Create. Name it ABP_character. Proceed to open the blueprint and go to the event graph. Move this event out of the way. Right-click and add an Event Begin Play. Drag off the Try Get Pawn Owner return value and search cast to BP_base character. Then right-click on the pin and promote it to a variable. This will store a reference to our base character.
All right.
Next, add the variable we just made to the graph. Drag off it and add an isValid node. Drag off the variable again and get the character's movement.
That is interesting.
Drag off from the character's movement to get the player's velocity. From this, get the vector length XY.
All right. Interesting.
Right-click the return value pin and promote this to a variable. Call it speed. Connect everything up and organize the nodes. Compile and save. Then move over to the animation graph. Drag off and add a state machine. Open this, then drag
The only thing that I lack in this video is the explanation of what everything does.
Drag off the entry to add a state. Name this idle. Open this.
Never mind. I understand what it is. It's a state of the character, like if it is moving or if it is idling. That is okay. Never mind. I got that part.
And search for your idle animation. Drag it onto the graph and connect it to the output. Go to the right, scroll down.
You can add custom idling animations. That makes it better. I have some ideas in my head. For my game.
And enable loop animation. Go back and drag off the idle state machine to add another. Call this one walking. Open it and search for your walking animation. Drag it in and connect it to the output. Again, set this animation to looping. Go back and open the transition rule. Add the player's speed variable to the graph. Drag off it and add a greater than. Connect this to the result. Go back again and drag from the walking state to the idle state. Open the transition rule. Add the speed variable again, then drag off and add a less than or equal to. Connect this to the result. Compile and save, then go back to the contents browser and open the base character blueprint.
Dude, based on what I'm seeing now, the blueprints that you can make in Unreal Engine are much easier than scripting it all yourself in, for example, C or C++ or C#. This is, in my opinion, way easier to master. Of course, you have to know the logic behind it. You have to know some basic programming logic. But still, this is for me way easier to understand than C#. That what I learned in school, or JavaScript. Though I love JavaScript myself as well.
On the right, ensure that Use Animation Blueprint is selected. Go to the drop-down and choose ABP_character. Compile and save, then head back to the viewport. You should now have a fully functioning first-person character with animations. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please feel free to like the video and subscribe to my channel.
My question is the head like moving with, I mean, is the camera still like moving with the head movement like you see when you're walking in real life, or some other games that you like that have a head bobbling thingy? I don't know. I'll see that. This is already a pretty good one. But maybe this one from Elemental
horror games.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot.
Like that to.
That is what I meant. The smooth first-person movement. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab some something to drink real quick. I'll be right back. I totally forgot that that was in my playlist. I come back and I hear that lonely, lonely. I mean, it's a banger though. It's a banger. Well, anyways, hold on, hold on a second. All right. Yeah, so I got some iced tea. From Aldi. No, not Aldi. No. Jumbo, I think. Yeah, Jumbo. Or how the Dutch call it, the Jumbo. Ja, is er iemand naar de Jumbo geweest? Sorry. Alright, let's just watch the tutorial. Ah, here, okay.
Just help everyone start out their first game. So yeah, now I will go into the all of the coding and blueprints and stuff so you can understand.
Hold on a second. Are you guys hearing it? Yeah. Alright,
so this is how
good.
the project looks. And we have a audio folder with all of the different audios. And then if I go into the first person blueprints, then into the BP first person character, we can see that we have all of the different coding in here.
Excuse me, can you give me a tutorial how to make this, please? Oh, wait, didn't this guy tell it that we can download that? I think we could. Excuse me. So this is a smooth movement project. But the thing is, I need Can I just get a tutorial on this, please? Goddamn. I want to make that, but I cannot make it because it's something like this, but that I need to make like a head wobbling thing, like bang the camera a bit, because when it's just it looks very low quality, you know. All right, I'm gonna turn my phone on again for the stream, for chat. All right. Excuse me. Right. So, oh, we have an animation sample pack. That can come in very handy, though. I have no idea if it is free. Is it free? I have no idea. That might come in handy also. But the thing is, yeah, sometimes with Unreal Engine tutorials, there are some questionable recommendations for some reason. This is an epic game, unrecord. The funny thing is, this game is so damn realistic that it looks like it's real, but it's not real. That makes it scary. Hold on, is that an 8-video course? I kind of use that for like...
Do you want to create a first-person shooter game?
No, hold on. Those are the create first-person shooter game, yeah? But which part? That series... That's weapon movement? But I just need to know how I make the... Okay, so this is series 1.
Hey, what's up, creators? Today,
Okay, hold on. I now need to find which video this is. Downloading and locating FPS assets, yeah. Placing the first-person shooter's arms.
See the 3D physical representation of our character, and we can see a list of all of the components in the top left-hand corner. And functionality that is going to drive our character. It's going to hold the physical representation of our arms and our gun. It's also going to contain data such as the character's movement speeds and what happens when we press certain buttons. Let's go ahead and show you how we can attach those arms and those guns inside of this character. The very first thing that we need to do is go over to the viewport so we can see the 3D physical representation of our character.
This is what I mean. Did they make a first person thingy in Unreal already? Or not? Or did they?
What I want you to do is just go ahead and
Hold on.
content, FPS assets, first person.
God damn it, I need to download that shit. Download the assets. I cannot download it. Dirty bitch!
Do you want to create a first person shooter game?
Not right now, god damn it. You know what would be funny? Wait, no, I can do that. I can do that without control. I was like, what if I make a controller based game, but that would be stupid. Making a super smooth FPS camera, that could be. That could come in handy.
So let's get started. Alright,
Okay.
so first of all, let's go into first person blueprint and open up our first person blueprint. Now, of course, you can use whatever cat blueprint
Dude, is there like a downloadable stuff? Because it looks like you've already pre-made stuff, and I don't have any.
you're using. So normally in our first person games, we just have the camera basically not really attached.
I don't need a body cam effect. I just want to know how to fucking make a first person. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna try and find out myself. So we're gonna try and make a new project. No, I kind of know. Should I do like a blank? I'm gonna do blank. I'm not gonna go to C++. No. Excuse me. Right, so the games that I am going to make. Hold on. So this is why all of my shit is full. I totally forgot about that. Hold on. I need to delete some stuff. This is why my PC is almost full. Oh my god. I totally forgot about that. Yes. Delete. Oh my god, I was so fucking stupid. I wanted to make like I used to make like or used to want to make animations, and I totally forgot that I still had everything on this thing, and there was one project sizing over 28 gigs. Oh my god, what was I stupid? What is this? Saved? Auto saves? No. I'm like genuine. Oh my god. Dude, this is like, I don't know, a whole new discovery that I made. Wait, how many? 972 megabytes? How much is? 16, 1 gig. I have way too much stuff. All right, but I'm gonna put it on my one of my biggest drives, which is my E drive, and I might need to clean up that drive as well. Yeah, I'm gonna clean it up someday. Way too much stuff. So this is games. This takes so much space. Holy fuck! How many? There is so much games that God. All right. Wait, hold on. Okay, we're gonna make a new file, which is called test. Wait, no. Game is self-made games. Select map. Select map. What are we calling it? Test. Okay, so we're calling it test. Maybe I should also hold on. Should I just do a display capture? Yeah, I'm gonna do a display capture. That is very stupid of me to do like that. Alright. So we still have YouTube over here and our whole display capture. Okay, this is my whole another band, which don't mind my For You page. I know you guys have admitted that I know you guys know that I admitted that that I was a VTuber once and I followed only VTubers. I still do. All right. So this motherfucker, we are going to ban. Ban. I will not support AI. Generative AI especially. Because this guy's like, AI viewers, streamboo.com. Stop. Just stop. This is the second dude I had to ban. Alright. What are we doing? We're gonna call it test. Alright. So, we're doing creating project. Did it just crash? No, it didn't. It's gonna take a while until it's loaded. I can already hear my PC like, oh, okay, no, it's not gonna take a while. Maybe it is, maybe it is not. I don't know. I have no idea. We will see. Uh-huh. Is it just me or is my stream lagging? Is that my stream lagging? My stream is lagging. No. Shit. Hold on. My stream is lagging. Fuck, wait. 6,000. Apply. Okay. I totally forgot that my stream was lagging. Wait, my stream was fucking lagging like crazy. Alright, so while we wait, I'm gonna play some guitar. Just practice some. Ah, there's a lot of fret buzz on my guitar. Let me just... Okay, it looks like it's not gonna come through. But... Sorry, that's like inverting the B power chord. So this is B. Oh. Sounds a bit off. My guitar sounds a bit off. Wait, this is it loading? Is it still loading? It is still loading. Why is it? Oh, that's all the shaders that it's loading. Oh my god. What am I doing to my PC, bro? Oh my god. Right, so I'm gonna tune real quick. For those asking, this is an ESP LTD EC201 Eclipse Black Satan. One of my favorite guitars. I always used to crave a Les Paul. Like, I played on one once. I also have played the Explorer version of this one. They were also great. But I preferred the fucking Les Pauls. This is the guitar. Oh my god. Yeah. It's only a single humbucker, which makes it very black metal-like. Right. It is not coming through anyway, so fuck that. Wait, hold on. Can I turn off the... Hold on a second. I hear something. Gonna make sure they don't fucking take our trailer. Hold on. I'll be right back. Back. Sorry, I thought the people for the old iron stuff were here. Anyways. Why is it taking so long? Okay, music. Nope. Oh yeah. I kind of want to get this, but then I don't learn anything how to do it myself, you know? Because this is the whole blueprint they have. I think the Joy of Creation was also made in Unreal Engine. Hold on. Unreal Engine. Because they got the whole asset store. An Unreal Engine. Ah, okay, yeah, it is Unreal Engine. I think Nixon also reveals the blueprints of the game in his game when you finished it, which is pretty cool. I like the Joy of Creation a lot. I have to say that. I love Nixon's games. imagine building a game on a laptop. I mean, of course, if you have like, if you gotta work remotely, of course, yeah, working on a laptop is pretty handy. Why is it taking so long? It is taking so long, bro. Yo, you know what? We're gonna go off topic real quick. Why did my door just open? Hold on. Sorry, my door just opened for no reason. YouTube. I know I have now 2 tabs of YouTube open, but fuck that. Why am I opening Punjabi music? Okay, no. What is this bullshit? What is this bullshit that I'm seeing on my YouTube? What the fuck? Should we watch Silo Entertainment? Fucking Silo Entertainment. Fucking love this guy. He makes a... He uploaded something. That was yesterday. Ooh, but this is also... I tested the toughest 100-hour military conflict simulation event in the Czech army. Ooh, interesting.
We're
Let's
at
see.
one of the largest European airsoft events of the year, affiliated with the Czech military, called Border War. This is a massive 3-day
Oh, Border
continuous
Wars.
event with about 2,000 to 3,000 players in the Czech Republic. In this scenario, NATO or task force are fighting a local guerrilla group in order to bring back stability to a drug trade fueled region. With that being said, coming up, we're gonna be buying drugs and getting caught. Camping out in the middle of
Yeah, no,
nowhere
no.
and attempting to find out where these guerrillas have been setting up their camps in the woods. Nico and myself are assigned to the Air Mobile Helicopter Unit to find these guerrilla camps and relay as much information as possible back to command. However, past years' experiences have taught us that if we get caught by these guerrilla fighters on our own, we're going to be absolutely torn apart and sent straight back to the lobby.
Skip that because I don't know if if that is appropriate for
Almost
Twitch.
unlimited sidelines and not much cover on eye level. And it's clear that I need to go for a bolt action instead. Like I mentioned in the previous vid, the bolt action is the class with the highest output power and range. So I brought another gun as a backup plan. This is the brand new Novritsch SG-11.
Oh, that's
It's a modern
cool.
precision rifle taking all the best elements from real steel shooting, like adjustable everything and lightweight construction, with all the airsoft performance tricks of the last 10 years of development, like a huge cylinder volume bolt and a one-piece receiver and outer barrel, all CNC'd from one solid chunk of aluminium. Most
That's
players
cool.
will be running an assault rifle class with little over half of the output power of my bolt action, so I will need to keep them in a sort of a standoff zone where they can't hit me and I can't hit them. The game has started. We're told to report to the heli landing site at the task force encampment to perform a ground assessment. Basically, we need to take in what we see and write it down on our maps, so then when we move in on foot, we have an idea on where to look for the guerrilla fighters.
I think it's interesting that when they all like this whole organization, how they organized this all, this must have been expensive to organize because flying a helicopter for 100 hours or some shit, like not 100 hours, but for a 100-hour game. Goddamn, the maintenance must be must be cheap for them. Sarcasm. But this is something that I do IRL also. Like I kind of want to get into airsoft as well. But yeah, I want to get into so much and I can do very little. Ooh, they are playing in a beautiful zone though.
It looks like we won't be able to straight up be dropped near the guerrilla camps since they're deep in the woods. We're heading back to base and we're gonna have to go in on foot.
This is cool, kind of cool though.
Now that we know where they are, all units are moving forward to gain a foothold in the region. We'll be staying off the roads, though, to stay as hidden as possible as we make our way to the guerrilla camps.
The vehicles are also by the Czech army.
That way.
Yeah.
Should we follow the tree line?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Take the deck.
Hello?
Oh,
Oh, left.
I saw Unreal reply. Hold on. Unreal Engine has opened. Registering actors. Alright, hold on a second. Good. Oh, whoa, my friend. Your system is running low on memory. Try closing applications that are no longer needed to recover. Hold on. Whoa. Why are... What the fuck is this? What the fuck? Hello? But what is this, bro? What is this map? Oh fuck that. We needed that. What is this map? Landscape. Can I not delete that? My PC cannot handle it. Yeah, I expected that. Why is this here? We don't need a landscape. We need to I swear to God. Why is my PC freezing? Delete. Thank you. All right. Good enough. Seriously. Can I not delete that? What's this shit? How do I import a part, for example? So... Not a new level, no. Builds. Tools. This is something completely different. What the fuck is this? World settings, yeah. I have that. But why is there a landscape? What the fuck is this? Funny thing is I cannot delete everything. That is a funny thing to me. Oh my god. Seriously. Okay, so basically we have that. Oh, my dog is going crazy. Oh my god, I swear to god. Okay. Okay, you know what? Fucking I need music. I need music. It was way too quiet for me. So, and now um content drawer. Okay. So, we create a new folder which will be called, what was that again? I need that one. I need the other video again. I need that other video again. Fuck, where is it? 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 Oh. I might need that.
Alright, hey guys, we're gonna be creating a realistic, true first-person personality. We are able. We're also going to be changing.
So, blueprints. Rename blueprints. Alright. So we open that.
The speed of the character to make sure that they are able to be correspondent with the true first-person type of mindset, and we're going to be creating a sprint functionality. In this tutorial, we are going to be doing those three things, and then in the next tutorial, we're going to be creating a character. Let's open that up, and then let's
Hold on.
and rename.
So this is a blueprint class. Blueprint class, yes. So BP first person character. Correct. So first person character, that, yeah. Oh my god. I've never worked in this before.
This third person BP. We don't want that anymore. We're gonna change it BP underscore first person character. Let's open that up, and then let's go and change a couple things. So as you can see, this is in a third person perspective with the camera boom. So we're gonna get rid of the camera boom.
Hold on a second. Can I? What is a mesh? The mesh is gonna be. Where is the mesh? Do I not have meshes? I don't have meshes. What is in the fab? What is in the fab? I don't have a basic mesh. What the fuck? I don't have a mesh. What the fuck? I don't have any meshes. Hold on. I don't have any meshes. What? What is this song? What the fuck? Everyone has meshes, but I don't. Huh? Does the skeletal mesh asset? Yeah. Hold on. Do I not have that? Did that? No. Relations? No. What the fuck? I don't have any meshes. Why does everyone have meshes, but what the fuck? So it looks like I'm going to need to make a different game. Don't save. Oh my god. This is gonna be such a pain in my ass. Oh my god. Why is everything so fucking annoying to me? Why? Fuck you. So those are sample projects. I don't need that. Guess I'm gonna delete that. Okay, new project. Oh my god. And for some reason, I don't have anything. Like, what the fuck? There's acids? Yeah. Skeletal meshes, yeah. A clean empty project with no code. That is stupid. With minimal functionality. What the fuck is this? Why do I have nothing? Okay, so I assume I'm gonna start with a third person one, I think. Because I assume test. Create. Let's see how long it's gonna take for it to fucking load. Alright. Hold on a second. Let me change my music real quick. Yes. Alright, so... Oh my god, why is it doing that again? Okay, so I need to get... Okay, this is the whole fucking map. Alright. Okay, so we're going to go to the content drawer, characters, mannequins, third person, that was it. So this.
Up. And then let's go and change a couple things. So as you can see, this is in a third person.
So we go to the viewport. So where's the camera boom? Yeah. So we delete that.
Perspective with the camera boom. So we're gonna get rid of the camera boom. The follow camera, let's make it on the mesh, and let's actually call this first person.
Aha. So we put that on the, oh shit, no. We put that on the mesh. First person camera. Camel casing, Dylan. Camel casing, no spaces. All right.
Camera. And while we're on this camera, let's make sure we change it to use pawn control rotation.
Use pawn control rotation. Yes.
Because that's how we are going to be able to control it with the pawn. And let's also
Okay, we're gonna compile that also, and then also save.
go into the BP underscore first person camera and make sure it is using control rotation yaw.
Okay, so this, and then control rotation yaw, just like this person said. Compile, save, I think.
Okay, those are the two things we're going to need to make sure are true. And then let's also grab this camera that we're going to be seeing out of and make sure that it is parent, the parent socket is to the head.
So the camera should be having a parent socket. Where is where fucking is where the fucking is parents? Yes. So what the fuck? Category camera, yeah, perspective, no. Parents. Whoa. Where do you find the parent socket? Hello?
Those are the two things we're going to need to make sure are true. And then let's also grab this camera that we're going to be seeing out of and make sure that it is parent,
Am I blind? Oh. I'm like genuinely blind. Ooh. That makes it way better.
parent socket is to the head. So it is following the head as you move. This is integral to make sure it's a true first person. So let's rotate it. Let's make it go onto the head. And you can kind of change this and put it wherever.
Is it? Oh my god. Ah, I need to rotate it also. Fuck. Where do I rotate it? Fuck. Hello? No, fucking. How do I rotate? Oh. No, not select mode, translate mode. Yep.
Wherever you would like. But for the case of this tutorial, I think that.
All right.
It's a good area. Let's maybe move it down a little bit. Up a little.
So lower it down. What did he change? Is it like a perspective mode? Oh, Jesus Christ. What is this shit? How do I... Ah.
A little bit. That's good.
Oh,
then
oh.
Up a little bit. That's good.
Aha. So here we're gonna compile and save like this guy does.
Then let's go and change the speed of the character. So let's go into the character and go to the max walk speed, and let's change it from 500. Since this is going to be a true first person, we kind of want to make it more realistic. So let's go 200 for the max walk speed, and then for the max walk speed crouch, let's make it 100. And then
so 200 and 100. So we're going to get character walk speed is going to be 200. And this guy's gonna be 1.
for the min analog walk speed, let's make it 0. That's always what I usually do.
Min analog walk speed is gonna be 0. So 0. 0. Goddamn.
For that, because that is the default. So
compile and save.
let's grab those things, make sure those are set, and then also for the air control, I like to make that 0 because when you're jumping, it's kind of more realistic if you're not able to like move in air. So yeah, let's then go on to creating the sprint functionality, so you can move faster. So as you can see right now,
Air control should be off. Where is air control? 0. Compile and save.
if I go into play and make this a little bit bigger, you can move and see out of your third person, what was third person character, and now it is a first person character. You can see your hands and arms move. You can jump up here or whatever. And
Does it not truly work? Hold on. Now I need to see. Oh my god, my dog, I swear to god. Hold on. So this is saved. That is... Hey, that's cool. That is cool. Now I just need to add a better thingy.
or maybe you can't. And then you can be able to walk.
I am going to turn on air control because I need to be able to move in the air. So the character, wait, hold on, viewport. Where is that? So that was point 35, right? Yep. Okay, 0.35. Compile and add that. Close that. So like all right. Hey, that is cool. That is cool. I'm learning it. I'm learning the perspective of that. But the thing is, I'm not learning any blueprints right now. So I assume this guy is gonna make blueprints.
And not sprint yet, but let's create that functionality now. As you can see, this is technically a true first-person perspective, but we're gonna be adding on to it a little bit just in case you guys wanted a sprint functionality. So let's do that now. So the thing we're gonna want to do first is we're gonna want to go into our inputs, into our.
Ha! Well, I'm gonna put my microphone a bit over here. So we're gonna go to I think inputs and then also to actions, and I have no idea which one this guy's gonna edit.
Input actions, and we're gonna want to. We could just duplicate jump and create IA underscore sprint.
Duplicate and then IA. Oh shit. IA underscore sprint. Why was I gonna type underscore? That was so stupid.
Save that. Let's go into our mapping context and
So I save that. And then we're gonna go into mapping context. I have no idea which one that he opened. Default. Right. So default. We're gonna add a mapping probably.
let's go to create a new mapping for sprint.
So we're gonna go at a wait, hold on a second. Key mappings, create a new mapping for sprint. Good.
IA underscore sprint, and for my sake, I'm gonna change it to left shift.
So this is gonna be changed to keyboard. Where is left shift? Left shift. Good. Save. Hopefully.
Save everything, and then let's go into our BP underscore first person character and into our enhanced action for sprint.
So the BP underscore. Oh my fucking god! I'm an idiot. Hold on. Blueprints. BP underscore. I'm gonna rename that real quick to first person. Yeah. Yup. Hold on. I'll be right back. I gotta do something. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, I had to go help downstairs because the guy from the old iron was here, and I had to help carry a whole fucking radiator. And a door frame also, and other stuff. He also did a whole fucking cement mill on this stuff. I was like, how the fuck did you do that? Oh my god. Alright, back to the game creation. So I was gonna rename this to first person character instead of third person. First. Alright, so I'm also gonna save that. Gonna open this as tab as well. I have no idea what this guy was doing.
Save everything, and then let's go into our BP underscore first person character and into our enhanced action for sprint.
So he is in his event graph from the character. And we are going to... Wait, hold on, what was that? What did he do? All actions for blueprints and IA sprint. So IA sprint. Is it the values or events? Ah, okay, it's an event. It was an event. Okay, so IA underscore sprint in event.
And open the...
Okay, we're gonna open that up. I'm... okay.
Sub, and for triggered, we're going to want to do one thing, which is like start sprinting, and then for completed, we're going to want to stop sprinting. So I like to usually handle this with two different functions. So let's create a function for start.
Function. How did you do that again? He added a function in this variable stuff. I assume... No. It was not a variable. Delete. A new function. Is that's why is it an override? How do you call that?
Two different functions. So let's create a function for start.
Start.
Sprinting.
So the function is going to be called start sprinting. Start sprinting. All right. So that's
and then also a function for stop sprinting.
Aha. Okay. So function stop sprinting.
Let's go into our start sprinting. And
into start sprinting. All right. So.
And let's make sure that the first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to create a boolean for are you sprinting, because for most cases, I'm not sure for this tutorial's sake it'll matter as much, but if you're trying to make like a stamina system or a hunger system that sees like if you're sprinting and it goes down, you're going to want to have a boolean that'll tell you if you're sprinting or not. So it's just good practice. So let's make a variable is sprint.
So I have to make a variable. So just is sprinting. Is sprinting. I'm not gonna add the question mark because I fear that it will do something that I didn't know, that I don't want it to do.
First thing we're gonna
compile and save.
What I want to do is set that variable to true when we are sprinting.
So when we are sprinting, we will set... Hello? Is it set is sprint? Okay, that's a set. Oh, that's the get set. That's the in Dutch we call it instantievariabele. So I am learning useful stuff. Okay.
And then we're gonna want to go off of.
So that is the sprinting. Yes.
this and actually change the character movement component in particular
So the character movement component.
the max walk speed.
Aha! So we do that, and then max walk speed. So that's a get max walk speed, right?
So the max walk speed, oops, we're gonna want to set max.
So it's gonna be a set max. Arschloch! Okay. Set max. Oh yeah. I get it. Because we have to set it. Not get it, but set it. Because when it is true, the sprinting, the walk speed should be higher.
Walk speed. And we're gonna want to set it to a value that would symbolize that we are sprinting.
This is so cool. So when we do that, oh my god, this is interesting, this blueprint start thingy.
Versus walking. So let's actually promote this to a variable so we can change it for anything else if we have multiple different like sprinting values or however you want to make your game. So let's make it sprint speed.
So we gotta promote this to a variable where do I promote this? So like that. So this is sprinting speed, I think. Sprint speed. And that's a float. A float is like basically something that that's the float is kind of the same as a double. So this is sprinting speed. Yeah, a float is kind of the same as a double. So yeah.
And let's clean this up a little bit. And then we're going to want to
save before I
set that sprint speed to, I don't know, since our regular walk speed is 200, let's make it 350 for
350
sprint speed. Great. And then we're going to want to then go into our stop sprinting.
This is the basics. I like learning basics.
And again, go to our is sprinting boolean. We're going to want to set that so you can actually, I don't know.
So our is sprinting boolean. So set sprinting.
You guys know this. You can drag off of this, and if you drag off, it'll say get or set. But let's drag off it while we're holding Alt, and it will automatically go set. The vice versa is true. If you hold Control, it will get the get. So let's hold Alt.
Oh! So if you hold Alt and drag it, wait, hold on. I need to test that. Sorry, I thought I broke my cable. From the wait, hold on. So Alt, this, that fucking works. Oh my god, I'm learning. I'm yeah, this is fun. All right.
Drag that in. Let's set it to false, and then we're going to want to do the opposite. So let's grab the.
This is so cool. Oh my god. I know what I'm filling my vacation with. This.
The character movement component, and let's make sure we set max walk speed.
Oh my god, this is so cool. So set max walk speed. We're gonna make this a variable again. So promote a variable. Oh fuck no. This. I think I'm almost gonna get that. So like that, and then set the max walk speed back to. Hold on a second. So this is sprinting speed also, I think. No, fuck.
To what it was originally, which is 200. You could set this to a variable if you want like base walk speed, but we're not going to do that for.
Fuck you then. Okay, so basically delete it then. And this is back to 200.
This tutorial. We might do it in the future if there are other walk speeds that we want to have. We can set it like that, and this is kind of all you really need.
I am so happy to learn this. This makes me so happy to see, to do.
So yeah, this is all you need for this function. And to make this a little bit more concise and cleaner to work with, let's create a movement category, and then inside that movement category, let's create a sprinting category for your variables so they're more concise. Let's move sprint.
Ah, that's cool. Okay, I can add category. So we're gonna movement sprint. So delete that variable. I totally forgot that it kept it saved, which shouldn't be.
Speed
Right.
is sprinting into the sprinting folder, and clean that up. Okay, so as you can see now, if you go into the third person map and you make this a little bit bigger, if you press play, you will not only have a third person or a true first person perspective, but you will now be able to see that you're walking, and then if you set this up,
okay, that's yeah, logical. So triggered, we have to,
you would be sprinting and then stop sprinting.
okay, this guy forgot it. Okay, so start sprinting, yes, and then in completed, stop sprinting. All right, so that is compile that. So now I can go. Where is my? Hello? Shit. What is it? Is it the third person map? Shit. No. View. Shit. Window. Can I close this?
So make sure you remember to set that up, and then go back.
Okay, wait. I need Fuck. Where is the? How do I go back to the map? Hello? Hello? View. Not the debug menu. Where the fuck is the map? Hello? Do I seriously need to close that? Oh, fucking hell. So basically that. Oh wait, paused. All right. Hey, that's cool. That's cool. I do want to add sound, you know. What if I try and figure out how to do sound? So if I were to, I'm stupid. I don't need that. Can I not open that Shit. Yeah, I'll find it. I'll find it someday. How to add sound. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this stream, and yeah, I hope to learn more when I don't know, when I do more research of Unreal Engine. I've had a lot of fun with this stream also. So yeah, thank you guys all so much for watching. I'll make sure to upload the Minecraft video as soon as possible when it's edited, and yeah, bye bye.